What's the deal, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Honey. Welcome back to the channel, you guys. Welcome back. This is Married to Medicine Season 6 Reunion Part 1. I don't have a whole heap of notes. Does not mean I don't have a lot to say. Okay. Okay, so unlike a lot of part ones to reunions, it's usually like womp womp dead, but this first part of reunion was kind of on and popping, kind of like, yeah. First things first, let's talk about the outfits, you guys. I don't really have a best dress necessarily. I had something to say about everybody's outfit that really wasn't, I couldn't just co-sign on the whole get up. If I had to pick a best dress, it would be Contessa. Contessa looked really, really pretty in that red. Those shoes were everything. They were fire. I mean, Contessa was caliente. I didn't like how low cut that dress was. I didn't like how it was looking a little small in the top bodice part, like holding her breasts up. They were just like barely covered. It was, you know, I didn't think her hair was especially beautiful. I would have loved to see them add more hair into her head. And with that va-va-va-voom red, just give her some real voluptuous curls. I think that would have been real Diana Ross pretty. But if I had to pick a best dress, it would have been Contessa. If I had to pick a second best dress, it probably would be Mariah, only in the dress department. I thought that sort of velour, velveteen, whatever you want to call it, type dress was really, really beautiful. I thought that the color was really, really beautiful. I hated Mariah's hair. It looked like dry straw, like hay. It was way, way, way too Caucasian looking to me. And I did not like them spider leg eyelashes. I didn't like the way them eyelashes looked like spider legs. It bothered me. She looked like evil baby doll. You know what I'm saying? She gave me a little Baby Jane tease. I didn't care for that. I didn't care for that at all. That makeup was so pale and so dusty. It was just so dry looking, like her hair. I didn't like it. I didn't look like how she didn't look contoured. Like in some turns she looked like she was getting jowls. You know what I'm saying? Like that makeup wasn't right. That makeup wasn't right. I've seen Mariah look a lot more polished. Like makeup wise, just like spot on. That makeup, I'm telling y'all, that foundation was off. I don't know. Maybe it was lighting. Maybe it was the powder. I don't know. I really felt like Simone was giving us Lady May tease when Lady May was doing Lady May Day. You know what I'm saying? She had that floral print on. It was just okay. Y'all know Simone is real basic. That was dressy for her. Dr. Jackie is looking so poorly. To me, that gold dress weighed her down. I didn't like the way it fit across the top. It looked like she threw on something to go answer the door. You know what I'm saying? The way it was laying up here was just like, you know, I didn't like them shoes, how they looked like loafers in the front, but they were sling bags. They were kind of velour. I didn't care for that. I didn't care for that all. That color, the way she sits, kind of, you know, it's weird because she's supposed to be the sort of stallion of the group, and Dr. Jackie is looking very poorly to me. Posture wise, the way she was sitting up there, I just didn't care for it. It didn't do anything for the dress. Maybe if she sat back and gave us a little bit more, you know, height, maybe the dress would have hung better. It just didn't seem right to me. I didn't care for it. I would have actually liked for Simone and Jackie to change dresses. I think it would have been better that way. The quad was a devil with the blue dress, devil with the blue dress song. I didn't like that blue eyeliner. I thought that blue eyeliner was, I don't know, it was so retro. I don't know, it was immature or something. I just didn't care for that blue. It was a distraction too. Heavenly. I mean, there's just no real hope for Heavenly. If that dress was so regular, it was so Easter Sunday. Those shoes, it was first of all, was that white in your dress or was that cream? It came across real cream to me, but them shoes was like ice white. Like, I just didn't understand that. And your hair, why is your hair so thin here? It's so thin. You got to have more density. You're supposed to be giving us reunion tees, not church, not you know, second Sunday tees. Like, you giving us communion Sunday tees. I didn't care for it. I didn't like it. I didn't like that hair. I told y'all she always looked like she takes a straightening comb to her hair. It is awful, 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 awful. I don't like her makeup. I just don't like Dr. Heavenly's look, period. Absolutely not. Let's see who else. Toya, no. That dress, no. It was too busy, no. I didn't like that evil white streak in her hair, no. It wasn't great at all. Her makeup was beautiful. Her makeup was beautiful. Toya's a beautiful girl. I didn't like that evil white streak. I didn't understand why you had a white streak in your hair and you got all these multicolored dots of flowers or whatever it is in this dress. Like, it was so busy. It was so busy. I mean, it was just, it wasn't great. It wasn't great at all. I think I got everybody. I think I talked about everybody's get up. Okay, so they asked Quad who would she choose as a co-host on Sister Circle, and she said all the ladies that was sitting on her couch she was good with. They, you know, were fun and could bring a lot of energy. That was Dr. Jackie, Dr. Heavenly, and Dr. Contessa. I think she just threw Dr. Contessa in there because she was sitting on that side of the couch. I don't know. None of them seem like they have very much respect for Contessa. I hated the fact that Simone went in and basically attacked Dr. Contessa once again, and all the ladies kind of just sat there and accepted it. I don't know if they was doing that, but Toya's beheads, they kept showing Toya, and Toya kept confirming it with her eyes. Like, Simone, they asked Simone about the last year and her divorce, and she attributed getting back with her husband to last year's reunion, how everybody coming alongside her and Cecil and just talking them into trying their best to work it out before for sure giving it up. She said she hasn't seen Tammy since you know, the last reunion or before the last reunion. Simone don't take responsibility. Simone don't take a lot of responsibility, while Toya over there whispering about Heavenly not take. Simone don't take no responsibility either. How quickly we forget, but it looks like you and Simone and Mariah have formed a sort of alliance that y'all gonna keep the drama pushing and moving around the show a little bit. Dr. Jackie just, if she's not neither here nor there, if it's the truth, she'll speak out on it. But for the most part, she's neutral and she's allowed to be neutral. Whereas Simone has decided to go full on, which is weird because Layla Lynn pulled a report from court records that shows that Lake, who is Mariah's sister, sued Dr. Simone and her nurse for negligence when she gave birth to her son. Dr. Simone delivered her son, and she had complications. Y'all check out Layla Lynn's page. She talked all about it. She sued Dr. Heavenly. It seems like she was gonna win it. It all looked like it was in her favor, and she never showed up for court. They didn't pursue it any further. So it's just odd that Mariah's sister Lake had a suit against Simone that she did not pursue. Mariah has not brought that up. She has not said a word about it. It's equally as odd because, as y'all know, Simone, like I've said before, led the charge to get Mariah kicked off the show season 2. Okay? She's the one that led the vote, put it to a vote. She has to go. All right? It's odd because your sister sued her for medical negligence. So now for y'all to sit here on this couch and kind of align yourselves to keep up all the mess, it's weird. It's weird. You're not going to make me believe that Mariah is not in Toya and Simone's ear. You're not going to make me believe that. I refuse to believe that. When Simone hollered out to Contessa that she was a liar and a fraud because she believed that she used the surgery to ditch the girls and not hang out with the girls, and she believed that was the case because she first started ditching at Toya's party, and that's when Toya was like, you did ditch the party. But didn't they explain that to you? That wasn't an explanation enough. I was a little disappointed that Contessa didn't defend herself a little bit more. She kind of seems like once she decides she's not gonna waste her time with it, she don't get into it. But that's not what this show is about. That's not what this channel is about. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest with you. You're gonna have to tell Simone off. Everybody, included Jackie, knows that Simone drinks. And she tried to act like she's never been drunk a day in her life. I was like, girl, you was definitely 151 proof drunk on that boat. You were out of control. You were obnoxious. You were uncontrollable. You were inconsolable. You were hostile for no reason. Like, yeah, you drink plenty, my dear. Everybody, including Jackie, was like, heavenly. Oh, Mariah was like, oh, girl. Yeah, everybody knows you drink. But you attacking, Simone attacking Contessa on Toya's behalf, it's #1 sign of an alliance. It really, really is. And you went so hard in on that. I just didn't understand that. Like it was you. Like it was you. Again, weird. It's a weird thing that Mariah is not attacking Simone like she was attacking Quad. Now, we're going to get to that. Contessa just moves past it. She kept, trying to reaffirm Dr. Simone. When Dr. Simone would say something about her kids, Contessa would be over there smiling like, yeah, yeah, it's true. Yeah, I've noticed this as well. I was like, Contessa, where's your venom, girl? Where's your venom? She ain't got it. That's fine. But again, this may not be the place for you, Contessa, if you do not want to get to it with these girls. Especially somebody like Dr. Simone who will talk over you every time. All right? Then they talked about the kids, and that was a good moment. Of course, we had to give Contessa big kudos, big up, because she saved little Layla's life when she was choking in the kitchen. Then we noticed in all of this conversation, Quad really has had very little to lend. She was a main bone of contention this season, but as the girls talk about everything that they've gone through in terms of their marriages, in terms of their children, in terms of their work, she had very little to lend to the conversation. She didn't. And the reason why is because your marriage has been on rocks for quite a while, and you don't have children. You don't have children. So, I think that might be why she is a little bit aloof with the girls too, because honestly, a lot of them don't have very much in common with Quad anymore. Now that she is estranged from Dr. Gregory, seems like everything that come out of her mouth is about Dr. Gregory and that relationship. They showed a little montage, and she started talking about how certain things were certainly embarrassing at times and that type of stuff. I was like, girl, this cannot be your story next season. It just cannot be. It just can't be, because we went from wanting to hear about it and wanting her to come around to me personally. I'm like, girl, that's enough. That's enough. Please, that's enough. But we're going to see a big a big blow up between her and Dr. Gregory because they're going to bring them together. Now, you tell me why everybody is dressed in blue, including Andy, including the stage, the curtains, I mean, everything is blue and white in this meetup with Gregory and Quad, including what they have on, including her eyeliner, like, or eyeshadow, or whatever that is. It's so contrived. Anyway, they start talking about Heavenly's past. That leads to Mariah. They go back and forth about Mariah being a liar. She says she's not a liar. Quad sits there till she can't take it anymore, and she calls Mariah a liar. Now, you know you a liar. And meanwhile, I see Toya over there whispering about Heavenly, saying that Heavenly never wants to take accountability. Okay. I told y'all, it seemed like they was on teams. It seemed like they was on teams. And the only person that was in the middle really was Dr. Jackie. Dr. Jackie don't have beef with nobody because she go with Simone. Her and Simone gonna be ride or dies forever. Okay? But Heavenly and Mariah. Okay? Toya against Quad, and to me, Quad and Contessa. Mostly Contessa. Okay? And then Simone want to get in on the Contessa thing after she done dabbled in a little bit of Quad. Okay, they trying to keep the relevance and the vibrance of this show going, and it's coming across real cliquish and real cattish. Like that little scene that Simone sprung on Contessa. I don't know. I mean, you seem so hostile. It ain't even your situation. You madder than Toya is. And I don't see how that's possible because Toya as petty as they come. They want to know if Mariah got receipts. Where your receipts at? Bring your receipts. Well, evidently Mariah supposedly has receipts, but she says she don't want to bring them receipts out because she don't want to be that low. She don't want to be that petty. And I was like, girl, you could seal all of this up. You could seal all of this up. You could seal them lips shut. Okay, for the next 2 seasons if you wanted to. If you had receipts. If you had receipts and you refuse to show them. Why bring them if you're not going to show them? Why you bring them? Huh? Why you got them? Just in case? Girl, bye. Girl, bye. You going to show them. You want to show them. Or you want to allude to the fact that they may be there. Because that's the only bee you got in Heavenly's bonnet. That's it. That's it. But you have said countless times how I don't like the way she calls me a liar. But, I mean, where the receipts at? Without the receipts, kind of sounds like a lie. Now, like I told y'all, she never said she didn't have anything. She said she was sorry. She brought it up. She said that, you know, she was sorry that she made Heavenly feel that type of way or Damon feel that type of way. But she never said unequivocally she didn't have anything. I just think, you know, we're going to find out because evidently Andy asked, had anybody seen the evidence? And Toya's like, well, so we're going to see what it really is. But like I said, Quad can't hold it in the road. Quad was like, Mariah, you are a liar. You are a liar. And just like that lie you leaked about, first of all, the paperwork, the documents are there that you got into a bona fide scuffle with Lake. Got into a fight with Lake. Now, Mariah put extra sauce on it when she says that you did sleep with her sister's husband, her brother-in-law, and that her and Lake went to your house to talk to you about it because you just couldn't believe it. And she was there in the husband's shirt, smelling like him. Like, well, how you know how Lake's husband smell? But I guess Lake told you. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, she was putting all the extra sauce on it. And she was, I don't know what brought it on when she said, well, why would you tell that? Well, why would you share that? I have questions too. I have questions too. Why you bring her on if she slept with your brother-in-law? When did she sleep with your brother-in-law? Why you trying to still talk to her and be friends with her if she slept with your brother-in-law? Like, this girl should be mud to you. You kept Heavenly. You tried to keep Heavenly from getting on the show allegedly, but Quad is cool to pass. You cool with Simone, considering your sister sued Simone for negligence, for medical negligence in the birth of her child, and the 2 subsequent surgeries she had to have after that. It's in court documents, and you cool with her too. Like, what gives, Mariah? What gives? It kind of seems like to me you babysit mess and babysit tea to reveal it on the show, to increase ratings and viewership for these after shows and interviews and things that y'all be doing. And it kind of seemed like y'all all in on it together. Now, I don't know why they wouldn't have Lake there to talk about the situation. But again, it kind of proves to me that Mariah has a lot more control over these ladies, some of them. Certainly the ones that are sitting on the same couch as she is, as well as her family. Because I'm not really sure why. And then for her to accuse Damon of trying to hit on Miss Lucy, when Miss Lucy was clearly trying to hit on him. Maybe he said something and she misconstrued it as being hit on by him. I don't know. But it all seems so outlandish. It all seems so outlandish. Which makes me believe it's for the show. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Who did y'all think was best dressed? I'm so confused by these friendships. I'm confused by, you know, these references. It just seems, they're huge accusations. That's the thing. They're huge accusations. And it kind of trumped off. And when I say trumped off, it's just like, oh, you're a lie. You're a lie. You're just not allowed to prove. You don't have to prove any of it. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all know I haven't really come down as hard on Mariah because I feel like Heavenly get as good as she give. I don't feel like one is worse off than the other. They both keep it going with each other. I really felt like it was for the show. At the same time, why you got receipts there on premises if you never ever intend to show it, if you never ever intend to talk about it, if you never ever intend to bring it up? Why do you have it? Why do you have it? Why are you sitting next to Simone so calm, cool, and collected all this time, and it comes to find out that your sister sued Simone for negligence? Did you talk your sister out of going to court, out of following up on her suit? Did you talk her out of that, Mariah? And what did you give her for getting her to drop the suit? Like, what did you give her in exchange for that? I don't know. I don't know. Y'all tell me what you think. Y'all tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. I'm at this point, I don't trust nobody. That stunt Simone pulled just made me super suspect of her. 1. 2, Quad, you brought Quad on the show and she slept with your brother-in-law. Mariah, it don't look good, girl. You're not looking like the most honest. I'm gonna be clear with you. You're not looking like the most honest at this point. You look like you rigging this show up with a lot of bogus bull crap. Y'all tell me what you think. Put it down below. Until next time, honeybees. I'll holler.